I have to say, Misty still got it. She's so elegant, yet with just the right touch of playfulness. Almost makes me forget she's an immensely powerful witch.
I am Cedric from Thor's Military Academy's main campus, and these are my 2 classmates. We've come to participate in your Panzer Soldat training exercises.
Impressive. Done already?
Yeah, you sure did good there, didn't you? This is gonna be a trip. Get on the train for emotions and pain. Because I'm sure... Going to Crossbell. We were in Crossbell at near the end of the second game, but that was only for a bit with Lloyd and Risha. Now we're going through it in 3. Our arrival at Crossbell Station is planned for 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once we've loaded our supplies, we will proceed to the field exercise grounds and begin our 3 days of exercises. By the way, Instructor Orlando, I'm sure you understand, but... Yeah, I know. What's going on? I may as well inform you now. Instructor Randolph Orlando has been dispatched to the branch campus from the Crossbell Military Police Division of the Imperial Army. He will, of course, know many people in Crossbell, but if he becomes distracted by that, it may negatively impact our field exercises. Because of that, we will have him remain at the camp and refrain from entering the city. This may be an informal order, but it still comes from the government. That's ridiculous! That's just unfair. Now, calm down, guys. To be honest, I came to the branch campus because a certain someone asked me to. I wasn't planning on going back to Crossbell until things had cooled down. But it's only natural they'd keep me where they could see me, given the current situation. Randy... Hey, come on now, don't give me those faces. It'll only be 3 months since I've been away. It'd be way too soon to have a tearful reunion with my pals, you know? Unlike a certain someone I could name. Randy. I plan to request leave for you to go into the city on the final day at least. Of course, if we have a task then, that will take precedence. I'm sorry, but I appreciate your understanding this time. Got it. Thanks for thinking of me, though. Reen, Toa, don't worry your pretty little heads about me. Also, don't let any of the students know, especially Uni. Understood. Please let me know if you'd like to use the communication network. Surely that will be allowed, right, Major? Yes, that should be fine. Let's get ourselves back on topic, though. Reason we're having this battlefield exercise is so we can play backup for the inspection team, yeah? Yes, we will have both combat tactics and military finance perform their exercises while being prepared to respond in case of emergency. Special operations will perform the same tasks as before, scout the area and fulfill local requests. Understood. Will there be an early morning briefing this time too? Correct. Once we set up camp, gather your students. If there are any further questions, we will end today's briefing. Each of you, rest well tonight. Dismissed. We all knew things would be different from after the annexation, but it seems like there really is a lot going on. Yeah, I need to prepare myself mentally. This will be my first time back in Crossbell in a year. I wonder how much has changed since it was first occupied. As someone involved with it, I need to be sure I don't look away. I see. I visited a few times over the past year for my NGO work, and I feel like it's recovered a lot, economically speaking. But I think it's important you see for yourself what things are like. Along with Kurt, Altina, and Yuna. Of course. We'll arrive early tomorrow morning. Lights out is in a couple hours. Maybe I'll check in on the students before I rest. Also, I think I want to talk to Randy a bit too. Yeah, that's basically the plan here. Trains aside, driving just about anything really brings out the giddy child inside me. I never thought I'd learn to operate a train before learning how to drive a car. Pablo offered to teach me how to operate the train, but I don't know how to explain it, but it reminds me of my first time on the dolly in the mines. I'm burning with passion. So that's the pressure gauge, and that's the speedometer next to it. Aye, I know that already. Then again, there's some new devices as well. Got to pay attention. Pablo sure seems busy. Each of these measurements have a purpose. Looks like he's teaching how to drive the train. I shouldn't bother him right now. Working late tonight, huh? Are you prepared for tomorrow? Yes, I'm setting the computers up for our field exercises. By the way, I heard news of a VIP inspection team visiting Crossbell. Any guesses who it might be, Instructor Reen? Well, there's a few people who come to mind, but I have no evidence, so who's to say? I see. I thought you might have known. How unfortunate. That said, have you heard the latest rumor that they won't be coming by train? Really? Wait, where are you getting all this information? Who's to say? Rumors are rumors after all, Instructor Reen. I can't take you seriously like this. I mean, is the VIP supposed to be Tio? Or fucking Albert? It's nice of you to do the rounds and all, Reen, but make sure you get some rest. From tomorrow on, your life is going to be a whirlwind. I'll try, really. But the same goes for you, and I'm not just talking about sleep. Mental rest is every bit as important as physical. The West Samaria Trade Conference was only 2 years ago, after all. You don't just bounce back from a terrorist attack like that, especially as a student. I don't blame you if you're on edge. It's that obvious, huh? I tried to help however I could, but I was still so green back then. I've been thinking all the ways we could have better handled the attack, everything from evacuation routes to medical care. But you're right, I can't overthink it. There's no planning for an attack like that, and my mind really does need rest. Thank you for caring, Reen. No need to thank me. That's what friends are for. More friends. Might as well get in here. We know that here it's just a shower. Okay. Is Yuna in the hangar? Yes, I think she wanted to check on the Panzer Soldat equipment. We should probably just let her be for now. Yes, I agree. They know Yuna from her club, right? I'm glad she has good friends. Having Freddy in the kitchen is really helpful. Honestly, I don't know about his choice of ingredients, but I shouldn't worry about the finer details. I don't think it's a fine detail. Let me know if you need some appetizers, Instructor Reen. I got my hands on some choice beewar before you left. So juicy, so yummy, take my word for it. I think I'll pass. An escort and after hours? That sounds like heaven on earth. Sheesh, Ash, how do you even have so much experience at your age? Ugh, I'm so jealous. What did Ash tell him? That you, Schwarzer? You on night patrol again? By the way, I hear the entertainment district is one of Crossbell's big attractions. You guys heading over there for some special ops? Of course not. Yeah, good point. Guess you can't bring the kids along with you for something like that? You change your mind, let me know. I've got a good eye for those kind of places. I'll pick the best one out just for you. Like I said, I'm not going to any places like that. He says keep an eye out or something. When he had held his eye that one event that time. So by the time we wake up tomorrow, we'll be in Crossbell. Huh. I know we're not going there to have fun, but I've never been, so I'm kind of excited to see it. I agree, though I wish we were going under different circumstances. Yeah, it's not like we'll be able to leave camp and see that in sights or anything. I mean, it would have been nice if we were still independent, if they were still independent. Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. Valerie... hold on. Muted mic. I hope this is what you're looking for. Yeah, sounds about right. God, yeah, whatever. Again, time is short for me here, so this is the last one I'm doing for the day. I was just thinking about Crossbell State, or I guess it's Crossbell Providence now. I know there are many factors that go into it, but to think the same thing could have happened to the Kingdom of Oberl. Yeah, whatever Bonia is doing is nothing short of invasion. Especially to the people of North Ambria and Crossbell. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have brought it up, Instructor Reen. It's just Crossbell was my best friend's hometown. I understand. So... about that link phenomenon you experienced during the Divine Night Battle the other day. Oh, yeah. Something similar happened during the Civil War, too. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, I'm currently looking into how the Arcus 2 helped to facultate that? I plan to reach out to the SB Foundation and RF group since they took part in developing it. I see. That sounds great. If we find out what happened, it might help in the future. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Will do. I do want to talk with you after I talk with these guys in Valmar. Oh god, so in your face. Ah, so cool. If only I could pilot a Panzer Soldat too. Ow. This may be an inactive, right now, but Panzer Soldats are always an overwhelming presence. I'm really what was that? Oh. I'm really thankful for being allowed to interact with one, even though I'm just a student. This Hector Mark II is powerful, but it's harder to control. Sock to Valamar. Crossbell. It's been 1.5 years since we were last there. Yeah, time flies, huh? Back then, you didn't talk nearly as well as you do now. Haha, true. And you've softened up considerably since that time. Yeah, I guess I was going through a lot back then. But anyway, do you sense anything here? Not at the moment. Many fates intertwined in this land. To be perfectly honest, anything could happen here. Alright, I'll be ready for anything then. Let's go talk to Una. Alright, ready to go. Ah, Una, you're here. You seem to be in high spirits. Of course I am. I never thought I'd be coming back home so soon. Oh, and we can go around the city this time too, right? Yes, just like last time. We'll have special operations missions. I'll give you the details at the briefing tomorrow morning. Ah, understood. I'm so excited. I hope the kids are doing well. Kids? Oh, right, you have younger siblings. Where does your family live? Huh? You want to come to my house? Well, as your instructor, I figured I should meet your family. But more importantly, I thought you'd like to see them. You can go off on your own for a little while, so just let me know and I'll accommodate you. Oh, why is this guy so Anyway, let's talk about this after we know what we're doing for our special operations missions. And allow me to guide, and allow me to be the guide for our activities. Of course. Thanks, Yuna. Thanks for being such a champ about it. I thought Kurt was here. He's in this room. Is something bothering you, Kurt? Instructor, to be honest, everything about this trip is bothering me. We've been fighting with Calvert for hundreds of years over ownership of Crossbell. It's finally a part of the Empire now, but tensions are still high there, right? Yeah, that's correct. But it might be more accurate to say that tensions are high because it's part of the Empire now. I see, I suppose that makes sense. I'm also concerned about why exactly His Highness came to tell us about the field exercise in the first place. You've known him for a while, haven't you, Kurt? Yes, and I'm sure you know we Vanders were stationed as the guardians of the Imperial family. I've talked with him many times since we were children. I was certain that one day I'd have the honor to be appointed as his guardian. Your older brother, Muir Vander, looked after Prince Olvert, right? Right, even as a child, I envied their relationship. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with my brother's physique. So I think that there's a good chance His Highness could end up growing even bigger than me. I wouldn't be worried if I were you. You're just fine, considering you're still growing. I only know a little about the Vander style, but it's clear to me you've got the perfect frame for dual swords. You understand that, right? Yes, I'm sorry. I shouldn't complain about something that can't be changed. It's just that I can't believe how much His Highness has grown. No, I just need to train more. Don't worry, I'll be more focused on our field exercises tomorrow. Now that I think of it, this must be much more pressure for Yuna than it is for me, given that this is her home. You're right. Good, he realized on his own. Well then, I'll be relying on you tomorrow, Kurt. Understood. Thank you. It's been 1 year and 2 months since the two of us were last in Crossbell. It was during the mission that took us to the underground sector. Yeah, you're right. As far as I could tell from reading the Imperial Chronicle... Come here, puppy. Come on. Sit down. There weren't any problems as a result of that. The intelligence vendor considers the region to be especially stable for an annexed country. Apparently, the Governor General's readership is highly regarded there. Rufus Alberea. Eldest son of the Alberea family, overseer of the Croinson province and one of the 4 great houses. Before I joined the intelligence division, he was the one who issued my orders. I remember, yeah. And as the leader of the Ironbloods, he took down the Noble Alliance from within. I wonder what Eustace thinks of his brother knowing what we do now. Oh, Altina, is something wrong? I've been wondering. Is something wrong with Yuna? I'm not sure how to explain it exactly, but something about her seemed off ever since our field study location was announced. Actually, never mind. You don't need to worry about that right now. But if you go and talk to her, I'm sure it would help. In situations like this, support from friends can make a world of difference. I'm not sure I completely understand, but I'll keep that in mind. It's kind of nice to see that Altina worries. What do you want, puppy? What do you want? Anyway, talk to Randy, and that's it, I guess. Hey, Reen, wanna grab some coffee? Honestly, I prefer a nightcap, but can't exactly be breaking out the booze with all the students around. What? Thanks for the offer, but late night coffee in an early morning is probably a bad combo. Maybe we can get another drink together sometime, though. Good point about the coffee. I'd love to go drinking again, though. Man, there are a ton of places here I want to take you to. There's this one casino bar I've been to before, not to mention all the others, filled to the brim with an eye full of, shall we say, classy ladies. Sounds good to me. Maybe we'll have some time on the last day we're here. I don't know about those classy lady-filled bars, though. Come on, you're not a man till you've had a good time in a place like that. Well, I guess my partner was still a kid in the same sense, though. He did seem like the serious type. I'm guessing with a baby face like his, the woman would be all over him. You're exactly right. Thing is, he doesn't even make use of those looks of his. It's such a waste. Hold up, women all over him? You're one to talk. With a face like yours and that sharp black hair, you're playing on easy mode. And on top of all that, your celeb status. I bet gals are falling for you left and right. Well, not really. People don't notice me much when I'm wearing glasses. I'll have to take even more care not to stand out while wearing crossbell. I said that weird. I'm sure the people here don't exactly have the best opinion of me. Why not? As far as I know, most people here don't really have any hard feelings for the Ashen Chevalier. Really? Yeah, you were a student and you showed up after the annexation, right? Pretty much the only thing you did was put a stop to Calbert's invasions. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sure everyone's gonna roll out the red carpet for you, but I'd say maybe even 6 out of 10 people here like you. I'm not just saying this to make you feel better, you know. It's already been over a year since all that. I'm sure they've calmed down by now. I'm sure they won't start chucking rocks at you in the streets or anything, so don't worry about that. Well, I wasn't expecting them to do that, exactly. But seeing how Yoon has been towards me, I was prepared for an icy reception. Oh, Uni. Well, her situation's a little different from the average crossbellian. I'd appreciate if you can keep an eye on her during your field exercises. I'm sure she's got a lot on her mind. Yeah, of course. I actually feel a little encouraged now. It might not seem like it sometimes, but I've got 3 or 4 years worth of wisdom on you. So what do you say? Let's get through this and look forward to having some drinks on the last day. You got it. Yep, return to the room. But if I return to the room and rest...
This is a message from Dareflinger Car 1 for all branch campus students. We will arrive at the destination for our field exercises at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Please don't stay up too late. Make sure you get plenty of rest.
Those announcements are always so sweet like that. I suppose I ought to head back to my room before it gets too late. I suppose I must. But if I do that, I know I'm gonna get stuck in a part where it's gonna be a lot of dialogue and I can't stop for probably like 10 minutes after that. And I don't have 10 minutes after that. I have things that need to be done. So I will thank you all so much for watching. This episode will end about 6 to 5 minutes earlier than usual. So thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize again for completely losing the bonding event with Kurt a few episodes back. I'll try not to make that mistake again. I sure hope I don't. And I'll see you in the next one when we're in Crossbell. Bye-bye.